This is every nuclear bomb in HBM's nuclear tech mod. Today I'm going to blow up all of them. Starting with the Fat Man, which I've conveniently placed right in the middle of this city. Bonk. The Fat Man has a blast radius of 175 blocks, and will spread nuclear fallout up to 350 blocks away. Now that's a pretty big bomb, but it's not nearly the biggest nuclear bomb in this mod. That would be the Tsar Bomba. This is the biggest nuclear bomb you can get with this mod, however it is not the biggest weapon in the mod. We'll get to that later, but for now... The Tsar Bomba has a blast radius of 500 blocks, and a fallout radius of 1000 blocks. Pretty much everything is just kind of gone now. Nope, actually there's a few blocks down here by the bedrock. That's neat. And everything's on fire. Now this is the Balefire bomb, and it's probably my favorite bomb, and you'll see why in a second. Bonk. Not only has just about everything been destroyed, but the ground is also covered in this green fire stuff, which is pretty cool. I don't know what else to say about that. Next up we have the F.L.E.I.J.A or the F.L.E.I.J.A, the F.L.E.I.J.A and The Prototype. Now the reason these things are cool is not because of the size of the explosion, but rather what it can explode. To demonstrate this, I have a Tsar Bomba and a giant path of reinforced CMB bricks, which are the strongest block in the game. So if I set off this nuke, the bridge is still here. If we do the same thing with the F.L.E.I.J.A, you can see even though it only has a blast radius of 50 blocks, it destroyed that entire bridge instantly. The F.L.E.I.J.A will destroy any block regardless of its blast resistance. And for the Prototype, the exact same thing happens for 150 meters instead of just 50. Also, it'll cut through every layer of bedrock except for the bottom one. Now this is the custom nuke, which is probably the most interesting nuke in the game. The reason being, it can do anything any of the other nukes can do. Now I'm not going to go too in depth with how you would normally use this nuke, but I am going to show you some things that this bomb can do that no other bomb can do. So first you'll need to put enough explosives to get the explosive phase, and then the nuclear phase, and then the shribidium phase, and then you need to put something called euphemium in here, which will give you this secret stage right here called ice cream. Now instead of doing what a normal bomb would do, it does this. Now you'll notice instead of creating a normal explosion, it has poked holes all over the ground. On top of that, as far as I'm aware, the custom nuke is the only nuke that can use this custom nuke drop upgrade, which will cause the nuke to fall from the sky like this. Now this bomb's a little bit different, because instead of blowing up stuff, it just kills everything with radiation. So you'll notice all of the trees and the grass are gone. There were a couple sheep here, they're also gone. Now on top of that, even if I'm using the best armor in the game, I'm still getting irradiated through the suit. And now I have radiation poisoning, which is fantastic. Hey, I'm throwing up. Now this is the actual largest weapon in the game. It's not technically a nuke, but it might as well be. What we're gonna do is take Gerald, the construction android here, and we're gonna launch him into space. And now that he's in space, I just need to set my coordinates and hit this button. Now Gerald is not launching a nuke. Gerald is sending an asteroid down to Earth. Okay, so I'm a little bit permanently on fire. The whole city's just kind of gone now. And it will continue to burn some of the things outside of the blast radius. Yeah, that's not good. Anyway, this is all the bombs I haven't included yet. This mod is HBM's nuclear tech mod for 1.7.10, and I will see you all later. Yeet!